would have to agree. Woo! Anyway, here's how it works. You guys give tips to the grapplers. Just specify which ones that you would like to specifically give the tip to when you have the message section for the Venmo.
Man, that's actually really awesome.
It's great, man. It puts the power into the people to help those who are grapplers who obviously have had to take some time off this year, and we want to do the best that we can to make sure people are making a living doing what they love and they're passionate about.
Which is always difficult if you're a grappler.
Yep.
Oh,
Indeed.
and a lot of electric chair sweeps.
Yep.
Another one, but in the guillotine, but he's across side, so shouldn't be any real threat. But if he keeps it, though, he's putting himself in risk of the Von Flu. Yeah.
This is
Hell,
literally...
that's exactly what he's going to go for. He's got the crossface. And
I mean, hey, listen, dude, if they keep that controlled there, it's almost required that you have to try to see if it's going to work at that point.
yeah, I mean, it's your obligation. Your duty as a American, but we've got a Kimura.
Ooh.
Oh, trying to separate the hands.
He's using part of his mustache, I believe, as an extra manner of loosening it there.
I would. A lot of leverage off of that thing.
All right, we're going to see what happens here. He has some good control. He has some time to kind of figure out where he's going to go. It's only a minute 14 into this preliminary match.
I like this. He's taking that left leg and trying to put it into the hip. You can really use that to separate. He could try to lock up the reverse triangle, but I'm not sure he's got the angle on that one. Might be better to just keep going on this Kimura before he loses it.
He might be able to make this into a beautiful sweep here coming in. He's doing all the right mechanics for it, but does get loose and may provide a leg attack here by default. Nope, instead we're in on a front headlock and just kind of slowing him down at this point.
And that was probably not a bad option of sitting to guard, but now with that arm draped over the back of the neck, I always have to worry about north-south.
Yes.
And that step over Darce.
All right, established
Nice
for a split
guard
second.
retention, though.
You could be looking at another electric chair here.
Yep, I think that's... oh, no, turns into the old school.
Well done.
Yep. Wow, good pass,
Establishes. Now we've got some time. Oof, I'm going to use that.
And he doesn't have... Yeah,
here.
He's got Kesugatami, so does not have the underhook. Let's see how his opponent defends, because that is always the difference maker. If the defense is good, then you're always in danger of giving your back from Scarfold.
Yep. I mean,
Let's see where his right elbow is, though.
If I am guessing properly, it looks like Andrew Alexander is coaching over on the side. Andrew Alexander knows how to put on pressure if you have ever grappled with him. So.
Ooh, and going for this Americana, and this is a very good attack. If he can keep the hand in the legs, and I think he's got it. Oh, it's pretty bad. Nope.
All right, he's escaped it out a couple times, but there's plenty of time to keep that watch the back take
and this is
very
the
quickly.
danger of that Scarfold position. Does escape the back, but might end up on bottom for his troubles.
Yep. All right, now they're mentioning for him to escape the lockdown, he's going to have to do not just an escape, but an appreciation of, hey, listen, I've got to get out of this, but I've got to do it methodically here. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to whip him up just a little bit to maybe create a little bit of disorientation.
Hard to see where the hands are from this. Okay. And
looking around, John, what's very interesting is just the amount of control exhibited here. He's really not rushing this position. He's kind of saying, hey, listen, I might be able to get a back take from here, and that's going to open it up for a huge opportunity. Instead, now we're working from the guard. And just to kind of tell you guys, again, on this one, it is Richy versus Kellin.
Kellin, yeah, on top.
Again, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Chat with us in the comment section. We will be able to respond to your comments as we do on the live broadcast too. So there are many ways we can talk back to you. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yep, now just in the closed guard.
You'll have to excuse us. We're trying to get a better angle here as we're watching along with you guys. We just have one of our cameramen in our way, so we can't give you a full note here, but we can tell you a body triangle from guard is tricky. It can really create some compression that's uncomfortable to be in.
Yeah, depending on how lanky your opponent is too, it can be kind of terrible, but also just difficult to get out of. Trying the forearm across the neck.
And we have another reminder here. You guys can tip your favorite fighters. If you want to go and send them a tip, simply go to our little comment here. It says @MikeWilson291. Look for the hyphens in between Mike and Wilson. And if you guys are doing us a solid, tell us who you want to tip in the Venmo. So you can see that in our comment. We have put it there. Be sure to tip those folks who are giving you great grappling here today at this show. John, you mentioned it was essentially stripping for your tips. You're comparing them to strippers at this point.
I mean, you know, they're working hard for your
They
money.
are using their bodies. Let's say that. So, anyway, close guard, pulling it down, trying to contain. Will use it as a posture up. And now you hear Andrew Alexander giving the notes for the proper way to pass here. He has kind of clasped the legs together very well here, so it's going to give him some time to maybe start maneuvering his way up. Kellin is being instructed to give a body lock here. I do like that as a coaching mechanism. He just has to watch his head positioning here as he gets back up.
Oh, he lost the legs, though.
Going to open up an opportunity, but we are out of time. We will now go to our overtime pounds. It's like an open mic improv crowd. It's like, do I clap now? Like, I don't. This is a hard job to know what to do. Ali Nader says, how many matches are there? A lot.
That's
period.
Yep.
We have a few. I don't know exactly how many to tell you. But we also have a 145 blue and purple belt division that will air after this one. So stay tuned.
Yep. And we're currently on 175. And this is blue and purple as well, right?
This is blue and purple as well. Ashley Miller says, listen to your coach, Kellin.
Yeah, Kellin. Jesus.
That's great. Although...
and he gets out. Wow.
Well done.
Well, they're listening to the coach.
Well, listen, dude. You know, I've heard from the competitors today. They said they've mostly been able to zero in on their coaches, and they can't hear us. We are very close to them, so they can hear our commentary, which sometimes tells them what to do. So I'm happy to hear they really don't hear us.
Oh, and here we got a rare body triangle.
Yep.
From the back. These have been largely avoided today.
I mean, sometimes it's just hard to get it on from the onset.
Yeah, that's the reason that we haven't seen it today. Oh, and I think we've got a submission here. I think he's got the arms clasped, and he's sending it in.
Get there.
Yep, get the mandible strangle.
So, Ashley Miller, he did listen to his coach, and he will advance now. Congrats. Great match between these gents.
Yeah, that was really good.
So he will face Liam in his next match.
Yes.
Beautifully done.
Kellin versus Liam.
All right. So on this next one, we actually are skipping the first part of the bracket.